Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Diaries, episode 22. So, yeah, what's been happening over the past week? Well, we finished the last workshop that we launched, like the low ticket product. I think we got like around 250 buyers. It was low ticket, so it was like $21 to then $27. So, we made like 6.5K, something like that. We had like an order bump and stuff as well, which is fine. And then obviously the goal after we did the live workshop is number one, we're going to make it evergreen, which I'll talk about in a second. But number two, we then upsell all of the buyers. They go into an upsell email sequence that upsells them onto the higher ticket program. Now, it's interesting that we had more buyers for this workshop compared to the last one we did live. And the last one we did live was probably around 6 months ago. I think it was around March. Can't remember the exact date. I think it was sometime in March. But what's interesting is actually more people bought it from the last time we did it than this one. Even though we probably had, I'd say like nearly, I can't remember. Maybe it was like nearly double the amount of buyers. The last workshop was slightly more expensive. It was $47, I believe. I don't know if that makes a difference, more qualified customer, but it's just interesting to see less people have ascended from this workshop compared to the last. So, it could be down to multiple things. I don't think the upsell sequence itself was any worse, but maybe the content of the second workshop was not as conducive, I don't know if that's the right word, to like upselling them. Maybe we gave them too much in the workshop. I think the workshop content was really good, but did we leave enough untold where they actually feel like they need to get more value and upgrade as opposed to no, they're satisfied with the purchase? That's something that's going on in my head right now. We'll see. We've still got a couple of days left of the promo, so those numbers could improve over the next couple of days. But right now, it looks like it's going to perform slightly less from an upsell point of view. So, that's something for us to think about and work out and understand why. So, maybe it's just the content of the workshop. This workshop was a bit more practical in terms of hands-on. Hey, we're actually going to help you achieve something by the end of it. Whereas the last one was different exercises, but it was more theory as well, as opposed to, hey, you're going to start at A and by the end of the workshop, you're going to finish at B. So I don't know if that had something to do with it, whether, actually helping them achieve something by the end of the workshop instead of just teaching them makes them feel like they can do it by themselves. Again, lots of different thoughts going on in my head, but that's what I'm thinking about right now. But one of the things that we're also doing, the last workshop that we did, it's actually it's very connected to one of the lead magnets that we have, which is why I've got this up on the screen right now. I'm not going to be able to say the name of the lead magnets because although I want to be like fully transparent with numbers and how this business is going, I don't want to like give the business away just because I have a business partner and stuff, and I want to respect that. So I try and keep the business actual anonymous. If it was just me and my brand, then number one, you'd probably know, the brand that we're running and the company that we're running, and I wouldn't care about sharing the real stuff. Because I have a business partner, I just want to be a bit more respectful. But anyway, these are our numbers. So these are a couple of the lead magnets that we have that we've been running since March, basically around March earlier this year. And you can see that, this one in particular, this top one, is definitely our most popular. And we've had nearly 15,000 people download it. What's cool is that, and this is an organic audience, we're not running ads to these lead magnets, but you can see here that the opt-in rate has a 94% conversion rate, which is just mental. I don't know if it's 100% accurate from ClickFunnels, but like from what I see, it is fairly accurate. It might not be 94% exactly, but like it's in the high 90s because these leads are true and coming in. So that's just like the power of obviously having a good opt-in page, but really it's is the lead magnet actually really like valuable? And is it something that they desperately want? And in this case, this is a really strong lead magnet and it brings us in hundreds of leads every single week. Last week was a low week for us and we still got 50 plus subs to our email list every day from this lead magnet. So anyway, this is kind of our main like source of generating leads onto the email list. We're running ads and stuff. I won't talk about that in this video, but that's to like low ticket products. Anyway, the main point of this is what I'm trying to tell you is the workshop that we recently did is basically the perfect upsell to someone who has downloaded this lead magnet. Because I was looking at it and I'm like, okay, cool. 15,000 people have downloaded this. And yes, we do send them in an email sequence that sells them the previous workshop that we did. So we are upselling these people and, you know, this is the biggest source of our sales for that workshop. But is this lead magnet in alignment with the other workshop that we're upselling them to? Yes, but it's not like perfect for each other. Whereas the one that we've just done is literally the perfect upsell for someone who downloads this lead magnet. So that's another reason why we ran it, because now what we're going to do is instead of just someone downloading this top lead magnet and hitting a thank you page and then going in the email sequence, we are going to send them to a sales page for the recent workshop that we did. And they'll also go into an email sequence that also sells that. But the main thing is, as soon as they download this, we're going to present them the opportunity to buy this workshop. So, because I just looked at it and I just thought, well, that's 15,000 people. Let's just do some math. So if it's 15,000 people have downloaded it, if we can convert, I don't know, like what, like 5% of people into a buyer, that's like 750 extra buyers that we've got for the business. You know, let's say it's $27, the workshop. That's like if my maths is correct, that's like an extra 20K in sales, which, you know, spread over 6 months isn't anything crazy. It's not that much at all. But then again, obviously, then we upsell them onto the high ticket coaching program. So I just think this new low ticket product is like the perfect upsell for this lead magnet. So we're going to attach these together. We're just in the process of building that out today. And then, I probably update you guys on the numbers and the conversions to see how that goes, because I'm excited to see, because we do get a lot of volume through that top lead magnet. So I think it just makes sense to present them something that would be perfect for them. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I think that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. Another actually big thing is the ad account. So the ad account got disabled, not because any of the ads were wrong. We never had one rejected ad inside of the ad account. They were asking for verification or something. So we're going through that whole process now. It's been offline since last week. We submitted our details, just like, I think they wanted us to change a password or something. I don't know. It was my business partner that did it because it's technically under her business manager. So anyway, it's still not up and live. I spoke to support this morning again. They were basically saying, oh, you're not the owner of the ad account, therefore we can't speak to you about it. So my business partner is traveling today and tomorrow. So we're going to have a call on Wednesday and hopefully get it figured out and get it back online. So that kind of sucks because we were just starting to build momentum with it. Obviously, as you watch the previous videos, you'll know that we got it profitable and we've started to spend more money. But it's gone offline. But it wasn't anything to do with the ads. So I'm pretty optimistic that we'll get it back once we've figured out what else they want us to do for the verification process. But so that's another thing that kind of sucks. So that whole ad funnel is totally offline right now, which is, we're not making obviously any sales because we're not running any ads from that. So focusing on organic until we get the ads back up on live. So unfortunately not everything goes perfectly. There's always challenges, especially with ads and stuff like that as well. But just part of the process. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.